Okay, so while going through some cards, I found a good stack of fake cards. Thinking these are the ones I got from a bulk group that from Goodwill, where about 66% of them were all fakes. So in this video, I will explain to you guys how you can tell if the cards are fake. First off, if they're supposed to be holographic and they're not, then obviously they're fakes, or sometimes there's an alternate version where they are non-holographic. But some of the methods you see online are things like the rip test, where if it tears easily, then it's fake. Of course, also, if it's white like that, then it's fake. Here's one that was heavily damaged already. You see that black right there? They put that in these cards so that when you look at the edge of them, you can see black spots along the edge of the cards. Where, if you have good enough eyesight anyways. Whereas if you look at the edge of this card, it would be solid white, which I don't think you can see that on the camera. But yeah, they do rip very easily. Another common test that I've seen is the bend test. That one's already got a crease in it. Some of them, as you fold them, yeah, sometimes they'll leave. This one didn't. But sometimes if you fold them, I don't know if you can see that, it left a little crease mark right there. Typically with a real card you have to bend it all the way like that in order for it to do that. So here's a real card. If you do that with a real card, now you can just bend it right back without having any crease, as long as the card isn't already worn. If the card has wear to it, then bending it like that will possibly put a crease to it. Those are not some of my favorite methods. The bend test and rip test are not my favorite methods. One thing I have found almost every fake card has in common is when you shine a light through it, do not have the light actually touch the card. You will see the text through it, especially if you touch the light to the card, but even from all the way back here you can read the text through the card. On a real card, nothing. Even when I place the light right on there, you can barely see the light through there, and sometimes you might make out a word or some part of a word. But a real card, you cannot. Now, some fake cards, they use a thicker paper, so this doesn't work on that. But it's pretty much the ultimate way to check if these are real or not is look for the black on the edge of the cards. Because I have not encountered anybody who's counterfeited that yet. At least not well. As for the fake cards, the only fake cards that I know of that are really worth anything are those as they were called, like baby something. Okay, my camera cut out on me at about the point where I was talking about the Magic Baby fake Pokemon cards. Those are actually worth something to a collector. If Google search Magic Baby Pokemon or YouTube search it, and I know there's at least one video on them. But as for the rest of these, yeah, they're pretty much worthless. Yeah. And out of principle, I don't even give them away because I don't want people using them to try and trade somebody real cards for them. So typically, what I do with my fake cards is I get rid of them. Because even if these cards were real, most of these are worth about 10 cents a piece anyways. So you might as well buy the legitimate cards. So, yeah. They're good for confetti, essentially. So I hope you enjoyed that video and it was informative. And hope you have a nice day. Since we're on the subject of knockoffs, actually, thought I'd do a quick video with these knockoff Pokemon figures. You can see they look absolutely terrible. They packaged them in, the brand of the bags they're packaged in. It says, looks like it says Ochre brand, which is not a reputable brand for manufacturing these. They look quite weird or just very poorly designed. Zorua. The best way to avoid ending up with these, do not buy Pokemon figures on eBay from China or Hong Kong. If there are 100 Pokemon figures for $20, yeah, they're probably fake. And, sometimes even if you follow all those tips, you'll still end up with fakes, like how I ended up with fakes. Because I paid $60 for this group, and I have an open dispute with PayPal right now because I am not paying $60 for that. However, I am planning the next video. Another reason I would recommend not buying these. I ordered a cadmium test kit. I have to pick up a few more things, but my next video will be me testing to see if these counterfeits test positive for the toxic chemical cadmium, which would be a substantially good reason to especially not buy these for your children. So, thanks for watching. Have a nice day and stay tuned for the upcoming video.